The Archangel Jophiel is the eternal guardian of the Tree of Life, the great teacher of the universe with the incredible gift of teaching humans everything known of good and evil. Despite being an archangel very rarely mentioned to humans, according to the writings, this powerful celestial being witnessed the origins of humanity. According to the writings, the Archangel Jophiel is seen as the vessel of knowledge and understanding and is described as a shining being of extreme beauty with an energy that exudes feminine essence. The Archangel Jophiel wears a beautiful golden robe with beautiful wings whose tips have numerous eyes. The multiple eyes that this divine being possesses are to watch over the universe according to the Creator's mandate. This wise angel carries a splendid sword of fire in one hand while he is depicted holding a book, the symbol of wisdom, in the other. Japhiel belonged to the Order of the Thrones, being one of the most powerful in heaven, commanding 53 legions of angels. On the other hand, some say that the Archangel Jophiel was a cherub. Regardless of whatever this celestial angel was in the heavens, he was seen as a being of great relevance. The Archangel Jophiel and the celestial princes witnessed the creation of humanity from the beginning of time. The divine archangels were the first ones of God, making them much wiser and more coherent beings. Japhiel was one of the archangels who helped in the great battle that arose in the heavens during the great rebellion led by Lucifer. Chaos and destruction reigned in heaven. The chief archangels of heaven were fighting against the treacherous angels. Japhiel would have sent the legion of angels he commanded, saying, "Go and fight for the great glory of God that was outraged." Japhiel observed that even though most angels were on his side, Lucifer and his entourage would have easily gotten through. Thus, Japhiel decided to join forces with Japhiel and fight against the fallen angels. Eventually, the kingdom of heaven triumphed, giving victory to the throne of God. At the end of the battle, Japhiel, along with the other archangels, expelled the rebellious angels forever, sending them to the abyss. As a sign of victory, Japhiel accompanied Michael to raise the consecrated banner to the highest of the heavens. The angelic hosts were relieved and happy, for they were able to defend God, who remained seated on his throne. The story goes that Japhiel was the one who banished Adam and Eve from the Garden of Eden when they fell into temptation. It is said that God had discovered the sin committed by his first children and immediately revealed their destiny outside of Eden. By God's divine command, Japhiel came down from heaven to see Adam and told him, "Because you have failed the grace of the Lord, you will not return to paradise, so now you and your wife must leave." Between pain and uncontrolled crying, both slowly left the Garden of Eden since God had already designated their cruel destiny on earth. God saw that Adam was trying to return to paradise, and over the years, his descendants grew older, so God above saw a significant threat against Eden. God sent 2 cherubim to the entrance of Eden to protect it from the intrusion of Adam and his descendants. God called the Archangel Jophiel and ordered him to guard the gate, for it was his duty to protect it from the sinners who defied God's commandments. Adam and Eve had eaten the forbidden fruit from the tree of knowledge, which caused them to understand things both good and evil, and therefore, Japhiel was to defend the entrance of Eden. God informed Japhiel that the man and the woman he created had eaten the forbidden fruit, and he was to defend the gates so they would not return. God told Japhiel, "Go to the entrance of the path that leads to the great tree of life and guard it day and night. No human may enter Eden, much less eat of the fruit of the tree of life, for that divine fruit will deliver immortality to anyone who tastes it. Neither they nor their descendants will be worthy of tasting the fruit of immortality, for they have broken the divine laws imposed by me." For this reason, God decided to keep watch over the tree of life from anyone who tried to defy God, forbidding the sacred fruit for all eternity. The powerful archangel, faithful to the divine orders, went to the entrance of Eden, covered the path that led to the mighty celestial tree, and vowed that he would never allow humans to enter the sacred Garden of Eden. Japhiel, obedient to God's designs, placed his powerful and flaming sword in the middle of the entrance to protect paradise, and, above all, to guard against all evils, the tree of life, since this tree represented life's very own existence. God entrusted him to place the sword of fire between the cherubim, and so he did. Japhiel went to the entry where 2 guardian cherubim remained, and in between them, He took the flaming sword and let it float and spin in all directions without control, accompanied by great sparks of fire. He used his great sword and saw it revolve without stopping. Hence this mighty divine weapon became known as God's sword of fire. It is believed that when the day of judgment comes, God will order the mighty Archangel Jophiel to deliver the tree of life to those who have won the great battle of the end times, defeating evil and the Antichrist. This strong archangel has several alternate identities. He has been called the Archangel of 1,000 names because in various interpretations, he can be found under identities such as Japhiel, Joriel, Japhiel, Zaphiel, and even Japhiel. For Christians, Japhiel is one of the 7 most powerful archangels in heaven. They are always in God's presence and are revered as heavenly angels of wisdom, intelligence, and understanding. In Judaism, the Archangel Jophiel is a celestial being of great power because he is the one who takes care of the 7 heavens and all the angelic choirs. He is also named the Great Prince of the Law or the Prince of Knowledge. This significant recognition is attributed to Japhiel since he is in charge of supervising the Torah, the Jewish sacred book. This archangel guards the holy book and is the one who is present on the Sabbath when the great book is opened and read before the devotees, watching over the sacred lines and defending the divine grace. According to the Kabbalah, Japhiel is the heavenly companion of the archangel Metatron. His duty is closely related to protecting the tree of life, where all things originate, and where all knowledge of good and evil is. Both archangels are said to be the product of the first light of God, and their power in the universe is incomparable. In heaven, the archangels possess so much power and prestige that they are not comparable to the other ordinary angels. Japhiel proved to be a celestial entity of much more recognition since he is the golden flame of wisdom, and the flame of the Trinity, which in turn is represented by the Father, Son, and Spirit. In the beginning of time, God planted the seed of life, giving origin to the sacred fire of God, and from there, God entrusted one of the divine flames to Japhiel. This flame reflects the gifts and virtues that Japhiel possesses in the heavens and on earth as a connoisseur of the universe. For many, the Archangel Jophiel is the master of the arts, as this powerful angelic being helps to understand the beauty that artists capture in their creations. Japhiel, according to the Hebrew translation, means the light of God or the beauty of God. An appropriate name for an angel that indeed does help to transmit love, beauty, and perfection.